Hi there, everybody. This is Lee. And I'm talking about the idea of taxpayer funded benefits, um, taxpayer funded welfare, government checks. Often I've looked and listened and heard some conservative commentators um, show contempt for such things when it comes to benefiting the weak, the poor, the vulnerable, and the elderly among us. They have complete contempt for the idea of taking care of anyone besides themselves. And this includes things such as providing living wage for anyone else besides themselves, providing health care for anyone else besides themselves, providing Social Security for anyone else besides themselves, benefits, pension, vacation time, holiday time, even sick leave or maternity leave. Anyone besides themselves, they show contempt and a type of selfishness for the very idea. Um, and even some members of our U.S. Congress show contempt for these things. They've got the social safety net, social welfare, things like this, community concerns. They've got it in the crosshairs. They want to um, cut funding for these things. And it's rather bizarre, I believe, because our U.S. Congress is the main beneficiary of taxpayer funded welfare. We're talking living wage, we're talking um, health care, we're talking vacation time, things like this. They're taken very well taken care of by the taxpayers. They receive their government check. They receive their government funded health care and seem to feel very entitled to it. When it comes to other people outside of Congress showing concern and the need for the very same things that they enjoy, Congress, particularly some members of the Republican Congress, led by Paul Ryan, want to close the door and keep all that government check, government funding, taxpayer funded freebies for themselves. And so this is what people are viewing coming down the pipeline, where we have a Republican Congress that says we can have taxpayer funded freebies and enjoy prosperity, good health, and the good life, and no one else besides us can. So we have people lining up for their government checks, their taxpayer funded welfare, and then closing the door in the face of people in need besides themselves. And so I've gone to the Green Party's website to see what was going on, and I noticed that there is a effort to combat this hostility that they view coming down the pipeline. They have actions planned. There's a conference that takes place, the National Single Payer Healthcare Strategy Conference. They want to organize people to fight for single payer healthcare, to protect Medicare, Medicaid for all, Social Security, things like this that provide a social safety net for the sick, the elderly, the seniors, the veterans, people who are in need, the very young, the people who don't have the benefits of society that others do. Overall, I do feel that a healthy society is a society in which people are healthy, not just a few are healthy while the majority are sick. Because what happens in such a society is things have a way of spreading. You have a majority of society who are sick. Likely the few that who are healthy will become sick, rather than just how about we have everyone healthy and we stay healthy. It makes complete sense to me, but it's still a controversy, and so people are willing to fight for their overall good health. The National Single Payer Healthcare Strategy Conference. I'll leave a link in the description. There's also going to be a direct action in front of the Trump Towers, the healthcare justice demonstration. It's going to be Friday, January 13th from 4 to 5 p.m. That's on 5th Avenue between 56th and 57th Street. And it's for people who want to fight against the attacks on healthcare reform and fight for Medicare for all. And so many people do. People are suffering. The job situation has drastically changed for the worse. And so what used to be funded through jobs is not any longer. And so people are saying we need some alternatives. We need to come up with some strategies to take care of people. And so they're fighting for healthcare justice. I'll leave a link to the conference itself, which it looks like it's $85 to register to learn about how to organize for that. And then for the direct action that's in front of Trump Towers, I'll leave those links in the description. And I want to say good luck and good health to everyone, including Paul Ryan, because, well, maybe he doesn't care about us. Those who are caring, we know we can care about him, and maybe he can learn to care about us someday. Good luck.